This conference will now be recorded.
The first feature we will talk about is assigning multiple servers for one table. We can find this feature in back office, then employee. We have this form which is assigning tables to servers. Here we can define a table for multiple servers. Now we will create two servers to use this option. We call the first one Ahmed. We'll give him any password. Security level, let's give him anything. Server. Here the role you have to specify it as waiter. So you can find it in servers list. And the second one we'll call him Ahmed. And we'll give him also the security level server anything server, and the role should be waiter. And save. Okay, now we will access assigning tables to servers, and we'll change the job group to server. I will select, for example, the main floor. Let's filter for the main floor. If you want to select all the tables, you can select, click here on select in the header. It will be selected all, and same for employees. After we finish, we can just click assign employees. It will be saved. We can see the assigned tables for the employee by clicking on view assigned tables. We can delete a specific table from an employee in the list of assigned tables. Also, we can do it through here directly. Just select the tables you want to assign the employee from, and click and assign employees. Now, if you can see, he has only this tables. If I want to assign it all, I will select the tables, I will select the employee, and that's it. Now let's assign another floor for this employee, which is Ahmed, for example, this one. We'll give it to both of the servers. We also have the previous option, which is assigning only one server to the table, as we did with Ahmed. He's serving the main floor alone. Okay, now let's see the effect of this feature. If we click here on any table, we will have Ahmed by default as the waiter. But once we click on any table from the first floor, because we have two servers, a window will come asking us about the server. This is the first feature of dine-in features. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask. I think nobody has any question. So let's go to the second one, which is a print table info and receipt printout. We can see that option, or we can find that option in back office. Then go to settings and printing options. Here we have dine-in options and receipt print. This tab, or can select which option we need to print in the printout. Also, we can find the same options in customer order print. You can select any option you want and it will be printed in the printout. I think this is for printout. Unfortunately, we cannot show you any printout, so you can check it today. After we finish the meeting, we will give you the link. You can check the software yourself. Okay, let's check the new feature, which is splitting order by manual amount. And down here, let's create any new order. Okay, now to split the order, we have to open the order again. Click here on split. Click yes. Click on amount split. You will see manual split here. Just click, select manual split and click finish. Write the number of receipt you want to split to, which we want to split to 3 bills. I click 3. Now the software by default will split the bills equally to the whole bill. Now we can change the amount for any bill. For example, we will make this bill 5 BD. Okay, we have to write this amount first, then the higher amount. Okay, this one will make it 10. And the last one, we'll give it the remaining balance. Now we'll click finish. It will be split in 3 bills by the amounts we wrote now. This is for this option. Now if you have any question, you can ask. Also, you have a chat box. If you don't have a mic, you can write your question in the chat box direct. Okay, let's go to the next feature, which is items hold and dine in. Let's create a new order. For example, we'll select these 3 items. Now, in hold time, you can also adjust these buttons as you like. Now we'll click on hold time. As we can see, this is the new form for hold time. You can select the item. Now hold means the item will print directly after we click on order, or after placing the order. It will not be hold in the kitchen, but we can hold it. Select the item, click 5 minutes. Let's select okay. It will change directly to immediate. Immediate means the system after 5 minutes will print this item automatically in the kitchen. And for this item, for example, we will make it 3 minutes. We will make it after previous. After previous means it will start calculating 3 minutes after the printout of mushroom salad. After 5 minutes. In total means after 8 minutes, it will print this item, the last one. Also, we can change the sort of the items. We can move the salad to above mushroom salad. We can also bring it down again. Depends on your restaurant requirement. After you click done, click order. Now as our setting for hold time, mushroom salad will print after 5 minutes and salad will print after 8 minutes. And I think that's it for hold time. If you have any question, you can go ahead and ask. Okay, let's move to the next feature, which is filtration options. For dine-in filtration options, we used to have total guest smoking windows, both and room. Now we have different new options, which is table number, filter by check number, or order time, and table amount. For example, for table number, as we can see here is the table numbers. This is table number 9, this is table number 8, this is number 6. After we write the table number, it will open the table directly. For example, let's write 6 on table number 6. It will be opened directly. Same also for check number. For example, let's see this check number will write and it will open the check number directly. No need to search for the table that contains that check number or searching for the table. And the second one we can check for order time. That orders uh, they order that food since, for example, 5 minutes and more. It will highlight this table directly. Which this table has orders more ordered more than 5 minutes. You can cancel the filtration by clicking again on the filter type. Also, we can filter by table amount. For example, we want only the tables that the amount of it exceeds 25 BD. We'll also highlight this table. But if we write, for example, 10 BD, it will show both tables. It will be highlighted in green. And this is for new filtration options. And if you have any question, you can ask. I think we don't have any questions. So for specifying table numbers, I think we will have another session to explaining also the multi-page, the paging for tables. Now let's see the new features for order screen. The first option, which is deleting hold orders after a specific time. Here in hold order list, I think this the hold orders will not be deleted in the previous versions unless you delete that order. After we add the items, we can directly click on hold order to add this order in the hold list. Now also it will show how long that order has been placed in the hold list. There is an option to specify the time to remove these orders automatically. We can find it in back office, go to settings, then store operations, go to others. As you can see, there is remove hold orders after. You can make it 1 minute and we'll save. Now the system will automatically refresh, not as the old versions we have to click refresh setting, it will automatically refresh. Now after 1 minute, this order will disappear from the list. Let's check now. The order is disappeared from this list. It's not exist now anymore. Now if you have any question, just go ahead and ask. Let's go to the next feature, which is a context menu for item. For example, if we need to increase the quantity for the items directly from order setting, we need to go to back office. We have to right click on the item and click on increase quantity. It would be increased directly. Let's check for salad here. The quantity we have, which is 2. Now, before it was 0. But I think we disabled that option to display the quantity, or we have some orders has salad. Yes, we have 4 salads in pending, so these 2 has been gone to the orders. For example, let's add a new quantity for this one, which is a cookie coffee. Right click and increase the quantity. We can also click on decrease the quantity. It will be decreased. This is for context menu. We have only increase and decrease the quantity. In the future, I hope we will add different options for the context menu. If you have any questions regarding these features, so let's move to the next features, which is for delivery. We have for delivery list to be specifically. We will create a new delivery order. We will create a new customer to make a delivery order for him. Let's write his phone number. So we forget to write his phone number. Save the customer. Now and click on delivery order. Let's make an order for this customer. After we make that order, we will tender it directly. After we tender it, we cannot see it here in delivery list. We can also departure the order, but now we have a new option to display these orders, which is here display settled orders. So we check this option, it will show that order. Also we can now departure this order. Can also make it as arrival, no need for tender because it's already tendered. If you have any question. Okay, let's move for the new features in menu registration. First feature will be defining complementary items. In the previous versions, we can select any item as complementary item, but in this version, we added the option to make this item as complementary or not. We don't allow the employees to give this item as complementary item. We can find it in back office, then menu, then menu registration. For example, this item, which is fresh veggies, we will not make it as complementary item. It's not a complementary item actually. Let's make it a complementary item. Only this one, fresh veggies. But the whole menu cannot be given as complementary items. Let's select another item, for example, house salad, also make it as complementary item. We can find it here in additional information. Okay, let's check now. Let's select chicken salad, we'll select salmon salad, house salad, and fresh veggies. Now we'll click order. In order list and payment option, we can directly select the complementary items by clicking on complementary. Uh, this feature has also a security role. Let's just, we are not authorized to use this feature. Okay, let's disable all security roles. Also for security role, we have search now. Allow employee to give complementary items. This just disable this security role. Now I will go to tender again in order list. I will select the items. I have, as you can see, I have only house salad and the fresh veggies. I cannot select the other items as complementary. As I can see here, chicken salad is still 5 and salmon salad is 7.5, but house salad and fresh veggies are complementary items. We can tender that bill directly. Also for this feature, we have an option to enable it or disable it. As you can see here in settings, then store operations, we can see here the option in others tab, allow to sell only selected items as complementary. If we disable that option, specifying complementary items will be useless. For example, select tomato and tropical salad. Say, for example, also corn salad. I will click tender directly. In complementary, I can see the whole items. I can select it as complementary. If we disable that options for allowing only complementary items for the selection. Also, if we have the menu from previous versions and we need to select the complementary items, we can select it through here directly. No need to change anything in the item. Select the items that you wanted to be sold as complementary. You can select it through here directly and save. Also, you can disable or enable the option through this page also directly. In default menu items preferences, we have also the option to uh, make the item complementary by default when adding a new item. If you have any question regarding this feature, you can ask me now before we move to the next feature. I think John want to ask a question. If you have any question, John, you can go ahead. Okay, let's go to the next feature, which is okay. We already explained this one, selecting complementary items in payment section now. Now let's talk about minimum selling price for items. Some of restaurants are using open price for the items, and some of them are using it for like grills and some weighted items. So for this one, we added an option to prevent the employee from selling the items than this amount. Let's find it here in back office, the menu registration. This option, I think, also a discount will be applied to this option, which means the employee cannot give discount if the price is less than minimum selling price. For example, for tomato, I will make it the minimum selling price here in item information. Select the item, then I will write the price, which is 5 BD. I cannot sell this item less than 5 BD. Also, I cannot give discount to sell the item less than 5 BD. Okay, now I will change the price directly for 4.5. I will click OK. Will ask me for a password because I cannot sell this item less than this price, less than 5 BD. Okay, I can also disable the security role. Here in security, there is an option to allow employee to sell for less than minimum selling price. If I disable this security rule or I give this employee the option to sell less than the minimum selling price, I will be able to select less than that price. Otherwise, I cannot select less than 5 BD. This security rule for this feature. Now for tomato, I will make it again 3 BD. I cannot select less than 5 BD. But if I put 6 BD, it will be fine. I can sell it for 6 BD. This is for minimum selling price. Discount also you cannot apply it if the discount make the item price less than 5 BD. If you have any question, you can go and ask before we move to the next feature. Okay, the next feature is setting the barcode reader setting from the scale directly. And now I have this barcode already. See this barcode, let's explain the content of the barcode. The first two characters or numbers is for department, which means DD. And the next five numbers for item code means I. I will make 5I for item code. And then this barcode contains a weight or a price. Now for this barcode, it contains a weight. I will put the weight. It's five numbers also, 5 digits. I will put 5W. Okay, the last one is for from the scale itself for checksum. C. This is the format for this barcode that we have. Okay, now how to use this format in the software? We will go to back office, then we move to settings, and then BOS. After that, weighting scale. We will click here on barcode settings. We will select that our barcode contains 13 digits. We have this format, but by default we don't have this format, so we can add a new format. We will write this format that we have. We already defined that format. Now I will select this format. I will define the number of decimal places for the weight. For the weight, I will start, for example, the weight will be here, in this barcode 3.1000. Means that the decimal places is 4. We will just count 4 numbers from right of the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be here. Okay, after we finish the setting, we'll click save. Okay, now we will move to menu, and we'll go to menu registration. We already added this barcode, I think, for salad. Let's check additional info. Yes, additional info. We'll write the department here in BLU. We'll write the department number and item code that will be read from barcode. We'll click save. Now we will move to order screen. Sorry. Let's just scan the barcode. It will directly add 3.1 of this item and will calculate the price automatically from the system multiplied by 3.1 for unit price. It will be in total 21.7. This is basically the barcode reader setting for weighting scales. If you have any question, you can ask about this feature.
I have one question. Hello?
Finally, we got one question.
Yeah. My question is, we have one customer. This I have exactly like this customer require. This customer is the problem is he will buy example salmon fish, but the problem is the salmon fish is he will ask the cashier if this grill or fry. This price is different. How I can define this?
You can define the price directly in the
The problem
barcodes.
is he has 2 items.
Yeah, two
The
items.
example for salmon fish, you need to choose either grill or fry. Is the problem.
Is it configured as a modifier or different items?
This item is considered as item.
Yeah, different items, right?
Yes.
In this case, you can create different item code for each item. Say, for example, here in menu,
Mm-hmm.
menu registration. For example, see, this is the grilled fish, for example, and this is the normal
Mm-hmm.
one or fried. We can just define different item code. For example, here we have 35000.
Mm-hmm.
We can make it here 36000, or we can change the department. Whether we change the
I see. I
department,
see. I think better to change the department.
yeah, it depends on how you want
Yeah.
to configure it, but this way you can do it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay.
I think we don't have any other questions, so let's move to the next feature. Next feature for override existing items and import from Excel. Uh, for a lot of uh, settings in the system, like menu, items, employees, and I think customers also we have import and export by Excel for inventory items and normal items. So we added a new feature to the importing. We can override the exist items or skip the exist items. For example, now I will export our current menu to Excel file. And now I will just 1 minute. I will just add a new item in this Excel sheet. I will add it under pasta and noodles. I will write the name, for example, pizza pasta. I will write the price, for example, 20. Now I will save the Excel again. I will open the software again. I will go to back office, then menu registration. I will import the menu again. I will select the file. Will It will appear this window. It will tell me that the category appetizers and salads already exist. What do you want to do? Whether we can overwrite all the uh, exist categories or skip all. Also for the items, want to skip all or overwrite all. We will skip to have the menu as it is. We don't change anything in the menu, but we will add only the new item, which is pizza pasta. This is for the new feature for importing the override. We can use it also here in inventory item. Can use it in recipe builder. We will explain it. We will explain the new features and recipe builder in later sessions. If you have any question regarding this feature, you can ask. I think we don't have any questions, so let's move to the next one, which is add inventory sellable items from menu registrations. To find this one, let's go to navigate to back office, then menu. As you can, as everybody know, that defining the inventory will be from here directly, inventory items. If I add a new category call it raw materials inventory category. For sellable items, I can add it through here, like Pepsi, water, citrus, and anything soft drink or anything we can in the inventory we sell it directly. We can now define it through here and menu registration. Click on that tab, inventory item, in raw materials. We can create a new item here as inventory sellable item. For example, let's create a new item. We'll call it Pepsi. Now we will save it directly. We can also define the vendor directly from this page without the need to move to order policy or purchase order policy. We can define the vendor through this page directly if we have any vendors in the system. Now we define this item as inventory sellable item. We moved or we added this feature so we can have different options of sellable items can be applied on inventory items. Also, we can use the old form to create sellable inventory sellable items. But if you need extended options or extra options, you can do it through this page, which is menu registration. And if you have any questions, yes, John, do you have any question?
Hello.
Hi, John.
Yeah. Is there an option for the reorder alert?
Reorder alert?
Yeah, like alert message something.
I will check it for reorder. Yeah, you mean for ordering a new stock?
Yeah. For the stock reorder alert.
Yeah, we will have this feature. We have actually a new feature for this one, and we'll discuss it later, which is stock request sender. We will discuss it later.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, welcome, John. We have also a question from Muhammad Shammas. Can we make the raw material as a recipe without selling it? Yes, definitely you can make it as recipe because raw material actually is an inventory category. We have in this category, we have to create the inventory items with whether it's sellable items or recipe items. For example, I will put any potato on this one. I will make it 1.5. I won't write any cost. I can use it now in recipe. Also, the sellable items can be used in recipe builder. So yes, you can use it without selling the items.
And one more question.
Yes.
Is it possible to create a recipe inside the recipe?
Inside the recipe?
Yeah. No, not recipe. For example,
Yeah.
I'm making a pickle as a one recipe. Okay.
Yeah, you want to make a
Recipe
recipe
inside.
for. Yeah, I get it
See,
now.
you got it right. I'm making
Yeah,
a pickle for the recipe, and this pickle I'm using for another items. I'm adding
yeah.
this.
Yeah, let's check it together. The answer for your question, John, is no. For example, if we search for potato, we have for the menu now. What about Pepsi? Yeah, we can do it, John. For Pepsi, it contains 0.250 potato. Let's save. Now let's, for example, in beverage blue cocktail, we will add Pepsi 2.5, or let's make it 2. Now 1 Pepsi will consume 0.25 of potato. Let's now sell one item of beverage blue cocktail cash. Now let's check the inventory status in the reports. The reports and inventory status, we have -2 Pepsi, but the potato didn't decrease. What about inventory usage? Yeah, the system will take only the higher level. It will not take any levels under Pepsi. The recipe of Pepsi will not be calculated in the system unless we sell only Pepsi.
Okay.
But we can add this option later. And thank you, John, for your suggestion or question.
Okay. Thank you.
Hamad Shammas is asking how is the convert rate and recipe builder work? Convert rate recipe builder depends on the inventory unit of the item. For example, here in potato, I will make the unit in kilograms. Now in recipe builder, we have Pepsi. If I make potato convert rate or consumption quantity 0.25 means 0.25 kilograms kg. We'll use the unit of the item. This is how we can use the rate and recipe builder. And another question is the item count the cost from the recipes? It depends. We have an option to calculate the cost of the item from the recipe. We can find this option in settings, then store operations. We'll go to others tab. We will see here auto calculate menu cost based on recipe builder. Once we go, for example, here in Pepsi or select, for example, Pepsi, we'll check the recipe. We have 0.25 kg of potato and the cost is 0, means that menu cost will be also 0. This cost will be changed based on last purchase order, the value in last purchase order. Another question? Yes, let's make a new one. So for example, we will make a new vendor first. We'll call him raw supplier. We'll not put any phone number or any details. We'll go to management. Now we will make a purchase order, new one. For raw supplier, yes, we don't have any items for the vendors. We can now define the vendors directly from here menu registration. As I told you, tax rate will take 0.05. Now it's defined in this for this item directly. And the second item, which is potato, I can also define the vendor through this form, which is inventory item. I will select potato. I will select the vendor. I will say put the price, for example, 0.5 for the kg and tax rate 0.05. Okay, I will save. Now I have raw supplier and raw supplier for Pepsi and potato. I will create now a new purchase order in management. Make a new purchase order, click on new, select the supplier, then select the items. For Pepsi and potato, we'll purchase only one bag, and bag size has 5 items, which means in total 5 items. Now we'll define bag price for Pepsi. For example, let's see, for example, 0.5. Okay, this is the total 3. The price for one item of Pepsi equal to 0.1, and for potato 2.5 divided by 5 means the calculator, 5 divided by 2.5, which is mean, okay, oh sorry, we didn't save 1 here, also 1. Back size will make it both 5. Let's make it 2 for both, so we don't, or 5 for both, so we don't get you confused. Now this item Pepsi has tax. Okay, now it shows enter invoice number. Write invoice number. We will save. Now let's check here for Pepsi. The cost is 0.25 for this item. 0.25 now. This is how can we manage the automatic cost from purchase orders. Do you have any other question?
Yeah, when you make the purchase order, is it
Yes,
possible
John.
to select? Yeah, is it possible to select items only one by one?
Only by one. I didn't
Yeah,
get it. You
no,
want to select multiple
but
items directly?
yeah, I want to select the whole items one time and select it.
All items. I think all items is not available now, but we have a search option and we have also a scanning by barcode.
Barcode.
But
Okay,
yeah, but thanks for the suggestion. We will write it down so we check with our team when they will add this option.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Another question before we move to the next feature. I think no, so let's move to the next feature, which is new modifications on recipe builder. We discussed only how to add the item in the recipe for the items. But for new features, we have search option here. Now, if I selected all categories, I can say search in the whole menu, or directly Pepsi or potato. I can filter the current list directly by writing the item name here. Also, we can import and export by Excel by clicking on Excel template. It will be saved. Just 1 minute. As we can see, this is the Excel template for recipe builder. We can import it directly through Excel, we have to write here the item name. For example, let's write this one, Fulton squash. We have to write the specific name. We'll add BBC and potato, for example. We will not add any size. Convert rate for BBC1 and potato 0.5. We will save it. Now we will import it directly from Excel. Imported successfully, as we can see here. For autumn squash, we have it will consume 1 of BBC and 0.5 kilograms of potato. Do you have any question regarding this feature? I think it's clear. Also, we can export the recipe in Excel, just not to forget to mention this feature. Okay, let's now move to the next one, which is combo menu. For combo menu, the old one in version 5 or the previous versions was like difficult to set the combo menu, but in this version it will be much easier. Also, we have some new options brought to modify combo menu. The first one, which is predefined groups. Predefined groups means if I need to add a level in combo menu, for example, for sandwiches, I want to add beef burger, chicken burger, and all the combo meals that I have. I can just define the group here directly, which will contain the shared items between the combo meals. Let's now create a new group. We will call it, for example, salads. We will select the whole, or not the whole category. We will select only first few items and we'll click save. It will add the group. We can define the additional price directly on you have to define the additional price here in the edit. Alright, for example, for autumn squash and course salad, it will add more 1 BD. We remove, sorry, I think we removed that row. One minute, I will check the documentation. For example, let's select burger. As we can see here, burger is not a combo menu, doesn't have any level, doesn't have any sub item inside. Now let's make it combo. Select the item, click make it combo. Here at the top left, we have the levels. We will select this one, the empty one. We will import it directly from salads. I will write the level name salads also. I will copy. Now the whole items from salad group is brought to this level or added in this level. I can also change the additional price for the items inside this level. If I want to add extra charges for this item in this level, I can do it through here. Also, I can add more items by clicking on add item. I can select multiple items or one item. Also, I can define directly the additional price, or without writing any price, I click finish. It will be added directly to the last item after the last item. Now I will create another group. I will call it, for example, drinks, and will copy it from drinks group. Okay, for drinks, let's select the whole beverage menu. I will click finish. It will be added here. But for salads, for example, or let's create another level, we will call it desserts. Okay, I will not copy from anywhere. I will make minimum items selection 1 and maximum items selection 3. We can select multiple items in this level, not as the previous combo, which we can select only one item per level. But for this level now, I can select from 1 to 3. We cannot select less than one item, or we cannot select more than 3 items. I will add, for example, from desserts, I will select let's not select the whole items. I will select only few items. I will add it to desserts level. Now I finished setting the combo meal for burger. Let's click finish. Now as I can see, this burger now is a combo. It has 3 levels and it has 32 items in total for the selection. Now let's check in order screen how we can select the items inside the combo. Here in burger and sandwich, I will select burger. After I click on burger, it will ask me, do you want it as sandwich or combo? In the previous versions, it will open directly sub item selection. Will consider it as combo, and if we didn't select any item, then in this case we can consider it as sandwich. But with the new version, it will ask the user directly, what do you want, sandwich or combo? If you want sandwich, it will be added directly with no sub items. But if we select it as combo, it will open this page. Here for the first level, which is salads, we can select only one item, or we can skip this level. We don't select any items from this level. Let's select, for example, autumn squash. It will add also extra charge to BD. We can change that price to 0, or we can change it to higher price. Depends. And for drinks, I will select, for example, lemon water. Let's click finish. See, the items selected for levels desserts is less than defined minimum items, which is one item as minimum and maximum 3 items. Just a minute. We can just specify that level, or we can recognize that the level we can select multiple items or one item, by looking to the level directly. As we can see for dessert, we have here in top left, we have minimum, and we have in bottom left maximum. The numbers will be shown. Means that level we can select multiple items. I will select one item. I can now proceed, or I can select two items in that level. I can select up to three items. If I selected more than three items, an alert will come, will say you reached maximum items for this level. Once I click finish, uh, a warning will show not all sub items are selected. Do you want to finish anyway? I can return back to choose items again, or I can click yes. See this two levels. It's not mandatory. We can skip this level, the selection in this levels. But for this level, we cannot skip the selection because we have minimum and maximum selection for this level. We can click yes. It will be added directly. As we can see for the first selection of combo, we have autumn squash. We have additional price of 2 BD. In total will be 11 BD, but for burger, without any additional price in the second selection, we'll have it only in 10 BD. Now in combo, also in combo menu again, let's back to combo. I can also edit the combo again if I want to delete the items or uh, define new levels or add new items. Also, let's just autumn squash. Let's just add a few sizes to autumn squash. I think all of you know how to add in new sizes in the system. I will make it 6, make it 7 for large. I will say, and we'll go back to combo menu. I will edit the combo. I will delete the item. It's deleted, autumn squash. I will re-add it again. As we can see, I can, for this combo, add only autumn squash large. Okay, once I click on the item, menu sizes button here will be activated and the other options will be disabled. So it means this item has sizes and I have to modify the sizes, not the item. I click on menu size, I will see the selected size is large and the additional price is 0. This for the sizes. Let's now check the combo item. I will select burger. Now, once I click on autumn squash, will show me the size. Now it's showing the secondary language of the menu. I will back to primary language. Now in autumn squash, I can select the size, which we have only large. We don't have the other sizes for autumn squash, but in the menu here, we can see the whole sizes. But for combo, as you can see, burger, we can select only large. You cannot select any other sizes. So we have large autumn squash. You cannot select normal and medium. Okay, now, for example, if we have an item such as burger, it's combo item, we want to make it a normal item again. We'll go to combo menu. Okay, I will select burger. I will make convert to normal item. But before we convert it to normal item, in the previous versions, As you can see, once we select the whole items for the combo menu, after that we will select the size, but now it's different. We select the size for the sub items inside the combo menu, which means every item will has a different size, not as the previous version. All items will be the same size based on the selection of combo menu size. But now, no. For example, we can select a medium burger and uh, large drink, for example, large Pepsi. But in the previous version, we can select only large burger and large Pepsi based on combo size. Now, if I want to edit burger here, if I added any sizes to burger and save, you cannot add sizes for combo menu. Sizes will be ignored. Do you want to continue? Click yes. It will be saved. The whole options except for the sizes will not be saved because we cannot use sizes on the master the combo menu now anymore, but we can select it for sub items inside combo menu. And now if I have, for example, burger, I want to convert it to normal item. I don't want this item to be a combo now anymore. And once I click on the item and click on convert to normal item, this message will appear. Do you want to convert the selected items to normal items? I will click yes. Now I get this burger back as normal item. This is for combo menu. If you have any question, you can ask now. I think for combo menu it's clear. Okay, let's move to the next feature, printing instant notes and all printouts, printing kitchen memo and all printouts, and printing options. Now let's navigate to printing options in back office, then settings. Here in the store we can find printing options. For receipt print, customer order print, kitchen order print, we can now select to print kitchen memo and instant notes in each printout. For example, maybe some customers, he told the waiter to make, for example, the sandwich is spicy or something. Once he came came with the bill, he said, I couldn't find a spicy burger. Why didn't you make it spicy? So we can brand the kitchen memo and customer order and receipt directly so that the customer can see his order content, all of his order content. Here on receipt to print, we have this one, print kitchen memo, print instant notes. Same for customer order print. We have print kitchen memo and print instant note. Today we'll give you inshallah the link for the beta version. You can check it directly because we cannot show you the printout in this session. But instant note and kitchen memo will print it directly in the kitchen, and there is no option to disable this one because the kitchen needs to know all the order content. Do you have any question regarding this one? I think it's a clear point. Okay, let's check the next one, which is in store operations. The first one is force cashier to settle orders after specific period. Let's take a look on this feature, which is in back office, then settings, then we have to navigate to store options and other tab. As we can see here, unsettled orders period limitation, cannot do cashier out before settlement. We have only 1 day as maximum order time. After this period, we have to settle this order before we cashier out. Unfortunately, we don't have any order exceeds 1 day, but inshallah tomorrow remind me about this feature. We will show you how it will work. After 1 day, we cannot do cashier out without settling these bills, or maybe we will forget this. Let's check. Just a minute, I will check if we can, if we have another orders. We can restore the backup for any database that has orders exceeds 1 day. Let's just check. Okay, I think now we have an order for 2 days. Let's check this option again in back office, settings, store operations, others. We can see here unsettled orders period limitation, cannot do cashier out before settlement for 1 day. Okay, let's now cashier out. Make only one. You have one unsettled orders past the allowed period, which is 1 day. Settle them to pursue and to keep track with sales. Without entering this order, I will not be able to do cashier out. Once I click OK, it will open me order list form directly. I will have only that orders exceeds the allowed period. Now, if I tender this order, after that, I can do cashier out. Okay, let's cashier in again, and if you have any question, you can ask now, or We will move to the next feature. Okay, the next feature, which is customer verifications on point payment. This one we cannot say no because don't we don't have SMS setting account, but tomorrow inshallah we will review this feature again. Okay, let's check the another one. Mandatory cashier out after a specific time. We can find this option in back office, then settings, again store operations, others. In others tab we can see subtabs which is for other options, call center and cashier in out. For cashier in out, we can make the mandatory cashier out after specific hours. Now we will make it after, unfortunately I cannot make it after specific minutes, but I have this cashier, we just cashier in, so I cannot do this. Let's just mm, restore a backup again to activate this option. Just a minute. Okay, we will start the program again. This is the login for beta version. Beta version, you can, we will give you the credentials to test the version. Not everybody can test the version. And this beta version requires internet connection. See, once I open the software, so it's been 1 hour since you did a cashier in. You are not allowed to keep cashier in for this long. To continue, it says please do a cashier out to proceed. If I did once I click on cashier out, will open this one. If I didn't cashier out, I will not be able to use the software. Means mandatory. If I cancel, it will exit the program directly. So means I have to cashier out, whether to close the program or cashier out. We can also disable this option again, back office settings, store operations, go to others, cashier in out tab, and disable this option. Now we don't have mandatory cashier out, we can leave the cashier open. Now changing between order types. For example, if I enter the quick serve order, I will change it to, for example, eat in. Private throw can change directly to eat in. This order types can be selected in back office, then settings, store operations for each order type. Here we can define what we can select to change from this order type. For example, on dine in, we can change only to take out or eat in. Okay, I will say. For quick serve, also I can change to take out or dine in. In delivery, also take out or dine in. I can just select different types for each order type here. Or for dine in, for example, let's make it delivery only. We change only to delivery from dine in, and in delivery we can change it to take out only. Quick serve we can change it only to dine in. For drive through we can change it for any order type you want. Let's go now for dine in. I will clear this table. I will now change it to delivery. I will select this customer that we have created earlier and will create delivery order, but I think we need to check the delivery here because I think we didn't select the customer. Or we have to create the order then select the customer. So let's just change it here to, for example, takeout. Now I will change it to takeout, change it to takeout, and now I will get it back to dine in. In table, I will create that order. Also in the drive-through, I can select any order type. It depends. What do you want to do? And that's it. So you can change based on your requirement or restaurant requirements. If you have any question regarding any feature in this session, you can ask now because we finished the discover or the explore of new features for the first session of Bob's restaurant versions, Bob's restaurant features.
I have one question. Example, there is multiple point of sale system. The cashier
Okay.
is able to log in multiple PC. Example, one cashier. He can log into another PC if he already log into another machine.
You mean the employee?
Yes, the employee.
Yeah, the employee can cashier in different machines, but for each machine he have to log in different cache box. See here in back office, in
Okay.
system codes, here we can, in cache drawer, we can manage the cache drawers that we have. So we can create or delete the cache drawers. For example, if we have 5 machines, we have to have 5 cache drawers. Okay, and the employee can sign in each machine with a different cache drawer. That's it.
Actually, I have one problem. Okay, my problem is this restaurant have multiple point of sale. Also, he has multiple cash tray. The problem is sometimes this cashier forget to log out his account. Now another cashier using his account. Then we don't want Yani to he should not able to log in again to another point of sale if he is already logged in. It is possible.
You mean another employee uses his password?
Yes, and he don't know that one, and he log into another computer also. It should be Yani one account should be one point of sale system only able to log in. Is possible to be like this?
Right now we don't have this option, but thank you for your suggestion. I think we will try to find a solution for it in this version.
Because that one is more good if we added, because most of the cashier is making mistake for login. Sometimes
Yeah.
they log in their manager, but their manager is not there. Now during the report we are searching the short, then the blame is for the guy mistake.
For
We
cashier
log in
then.
the account. Yes.
Yeah. For this one, Alves, you can check. See, for example, now I will just take a few features of the
Okay.
coming case. However, for cashier out here, for example, for this one, I can see the detailed sales report directly for this cashier out. Okay, I
Yeah,
can see
I
that
know this one.
orders, see that order created in this cashier or in this shift between this
Okay,
time
and
between sign in
yeah,
and
is
sign
able to
out.
understand this the report
Once
from the report.
once I
But
see the order,
Yani much better if the cashier should log in only single PC.
we
Cannot
will do
log into another.
we will
Okay.
add this option also. However, you can check also for the meanwhile you can check the audit reports for this orders. For example,
Yeah, we need to do it this one by one.
but
Also,
we
I
will
have
install that option.
one more question for
Yes.
this dining. Now the
Yeah.
problem is the waiter is not assigned on for yani there is 5 waiter already,
Yeah.
but this
Okay.
waiter is not assigned to single table on. He is assigned to all table, all this waiter. Now how we can make know who is the waiter for this table one? Can we know or not possible?
If you
Because we
mean if
have 5 waiter already, and this
yeah
5 waiter is for all.
you mean for example this table has two waiters.
Yes.
Which waiter will access this table? You mean?
Yes. Which one? Who access? Because
Yeah.
this one is usually used for commission based. Then
Yeah.
who has more sale?
You mean for the waiter himself? The waiter
Yes.
himself. I think once we log in with the waiter password, for example, now Muhammad, directly will be under his name. But if the login employee is not the waiter of this table and he can access the table, it will ask him to select the waiter. But if I am the waiter and I click on the table, the order will go directly under my name. As you can see here, it's Muhammad.
It can be changed this waiter or no? For the example, when I make the order, can be changed this waiter.
Yeah. Let's make an order now.
Okay.
Now I will enter with owner password again. This one is like, as you can see, it's under Muhammad name, the waiter.
Yes.
I will change the
Yes.
waiter now. I will select by table. No, I won't change by
By
waiter. I
waiter.
will change
Yeah.
by table only because I need this table only to go for another waiter. I will
Yeah.
select this table. It will be in orange. Now I will click again on change waiter. It will ask me who do you want to make the new waiter. I will select Ahmed. It will ask me now, do you want to set Ahmed as table waiter? I will click yes. It will ask me, do you want to make Ahmed the waiter for today or for till a specific date or permanently? I will select only for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's changed to Ahmed.
Yeah. Okay, it's clear. Thank you.
Welcome. Now, do we have any other question before we finish this session?
You can send me this session video.
Yeah, we will publish this video on YouTube channel and we will send you, we will share the links for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome. Welcome, Muhammad Shammas, and thank you all for attending this session. I hope we I hope you enjoyed this session and learned how to use the new features of Pop's restaurant. And inshallah tomorrow on this at the same time, which is 9:30, we'll have the second session for Pop's restaurant 2020 features. Thank you and have a good day.